Well, hi guys, it's George from Cyprus Insight. Today, yet another cooking lesson from Cyprus Insight. We are going to make, let me see if I can pronounce it correctly, ORZO. ORZO. Okay guys, so the crew's here giving me a hand because I'm not very good at cooking really. So we have got olive oil in the pan with lots and lots of onion. There we are. How many other onions did we chop up?
Two.
There
They're
we are.
red onions as well.
Okay, so the red onions, guys. Now this is a popular dish in Cyprus. Very, very popular, guys. You can have it with pork chops. You can have it with all sorts of meat. You can have it with souvlaki as well. So in goes the garlic. That's garlic paste, by the way, guys. There it is there. The garlic paste. That's all going to be fried up in the olive oil. It smells delicious already. Now we have got little pasta. Looks like rice, but it's actually pasta. And you can get that in your supermarket. Tell the viewers what it's called in the supermarket.
ORZO.
It is called ORZO. So there we are. You'll find it in your local supermarket. Right, now we've got some veggie stock. There it is. We've already made that. Boiling hot water with stock.
About 1.5 litres.
Okay, of that.
500 grams of the ORZO.
500 grams. Would that be a whole packet?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So 500 grams of ORZO. You've got...
These are chilli flakes. We don't put many in because you don't like it hot.
No, I don't like it very hot.
So you can put as much.
Right.
We put this much.
That's
just
it.
gives it a taste.
Yeah, just a little taste. You don't even have to put any if you don't want, do you? So that's your chilli flakes, guys. They've gone in. Just stir it around a little bit. Now this is such an easy dish to make. You can have it on its own, but it does normally complement other stuff, including barbecue, all sorts. Now, what else is going in?
Pinch of oregano.
Oregano, of course, oregano. You put oreganos every Cypriot dish. So there's the oregano. There you go, guys.
Basil, because it goes well with the tomatoes.
Basil, that's straight in. Okay. How many pinches did you put?
One, big one.
Yeah, big one. I was going to say, put a big one in there.
And this isn't the actual recipe, but I always add nutmeg and cinnamon.
Oh, delish! Good idea. Okay, just a sprinkling. You just threw sprinkling. You don't worry about it, guys. Just sprinkling. Very important in all Cypriot cooking. What have you just put in there?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, always. And look how much we've put in, guys. More than a sprinkle-full. Okay, just like a teaspoonful, would you say? Okay, guys. So it hasn't all got to be measured out. As you can see, the crew just sort of like went like that, didn't you?
I did.
You just do that. A little bit of ground nutmeg. See? Right. Don't worry about it.
Big old splodge of this tomato puree.
Yeah, plenty of that, guys. Look how much you're going to put in. Look, see? Ooh. Okay, loads of that. It's not toothpaste. It's tomato puree. Comes in toothpaste pack, by the way. Okay, stir that up. Smells delish. As I said, it's a great side dish. Sometimes we have it on its own, don't we?
We do.
We just have it on its own, guys, in a bowl. Excellent idea. So we have got the...
So this goes in next to get all the flavours from that while it's still dry.
That's it. Now that hasn't been cooked at all, has it?
No, but it's been rinsed.
Oh yeah, we've rinsed it out with the water, but it's not cooked. There it goes. There's the pasta or the ORZO.
Keep stirring now because it will stick.
Yeah, it'll stick on the pan. There we go. Looking delish. So all the flavours are going to get mixed up, you see, within the pasta. And that's the whole point of putting that in now.
Now throw the 2 tins of tomatoes
Right,
in.
so 2 tins of tomato, or should I say 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. In they go. Splodge, splodge, splodge. I'll throw the other one in for you, there you go. Splodge, because I am supposed to be cooking it really, aren't I?
Yeah.
There you go. So they can go in the bin in a while and put them in the recycling. Great. Now, keep stirring. You don't want it to stick. So we've added lots and lots of water as well. I mean, not water as well. Lots of water coming out of the tomatoes. You don't put water. I've confused you, haven't I? I'm in the kerfuffle now. Right, you don't add water in it. Okay. But we do put the stock. There's the rest of the stock. There we go. Straight in. There you go. Easy, really, isn't it?
And that's it.
That's it.
Well, it's not it because you have to stir it for the next half an hour, but
right, there we
that's
are.
it, it's done.
It's done. So these can go into the cleaning up area. We'll put all the ingredients away and then you just gently stir for half an hour.
20 minutes, half an hour.
And that will go relatively thick. And we'll come back in about 15 minutes or so and we'll show you how we're getting on, and we'll give you an idea of when you actually switch it off, because you said half an hour, but it's not precise, is it? No. Yeah. So we're going to leave that simmer for a little while, then come back to it after maybe 5 minutes, stir it, come back to after 5 minutes, keep stirring.
After the first 5 minutes you have to keep stirring.
Oh, okay.
It will stick.
Right, so keep stirring, guys. Leave it for a little while just for it to heat up. Now, do we let it boil? That's the question.
Simmer.
Simmer. What happens if it starts boiling?
Turn it down.
Just turn it down, do you? Just turn the little knobby thing there. And that will turn the gas down a bit, see?
What I am going to put in
Oh,
is a pinch
what?
of salt.
yes, a good. Well, you have to. It's Cypriot cooking. Do you know what we have left out, but you don't actually put it in this? Lemon.
Well, you could do.
You could do, I suppose. I tell you when you could put some lemon in it. Once it's cooked and you want to have lemon with it, you can, I suppose. So you're going to stir that for a little while, and then after.
You can go and put your feet up, dear.
Oh, I might do that actually.
Oh,
Oh, I'm shattered.
it's hard work cooking,
This
isn't it?
this cooking stuff is very hard work. Ah, this is a nice little tool you got here, isn't it? This here.
Amazing.
You chopped the onions with that, didn't you? You go like they put show the viewers. Yeah, put that like that. So then that like that. Put your onion in there. Oh, mind if you go. And it goes under the tray, you see. Now if you buy one of these, buy the very heavy duty one. This is quite heavy duty. You can see the plastic bit there is quite thick. Because they tend to, if you buy the cheaper ones, they crack here. So
And don't throw your little brush away to clean
the grill or the knife.
the knife.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so we're going to put stuff away. Time to tidy up the kitchen. You don't need a microwave, by the way. No need a microwave.
We're due to reheat it tomorrow.
Oh yes. So guys, if you think this is too much, you can always reheat it the next day. It's only pasta, and it's triple delish the next day, isn't it?
Always better.
Always better the next day. There we go. Keep stirring. As it thickens up, just keep stirring, and you'll see when it's time for you to eat or serve. So we are timing it now, aren't we? Yeah, we are timing it just for you guys. It's not a precise science, you see. Because you can have what you like, can't you? I mean, you can put more garlic if you want.
Do whatever you like.
Anything you like. Put more garlic paste.
Mushrooms, a lot of people put mushrooms in it.
Yeah, mushrooms, that'd be nice. With mushrooms.
So show the viewers the kiddies' pictures.
Oh yes, we did promise, didn't we? Right, so let's work our way round the kitchen, excuse me.
This isn't right, we just get loads of power cuts.
Yeah,
so it's never right, because the last one, everyone thought we was cooking at midnight.
Ah, right guys, that is not right, okay? It's not right time.
Oh,
no,
come here, look.
Sorry?
So it's just started to...
What, simmer?
Well, it started to boil, so I'm going to turn it down now.
Right, okay, turn it down. That's it. That's it, just give it a stir. Right, let's work our way round and have a look at the fridge, shall we? So we got Cyprus Insight fridge magnets are very, very handy for putting pictures up. You see, a few of the viewers have kindly drawn us some pictures. This is yum yum, and I do believe that's a pizza, you see. That's really good, isn't it? Looks delish. That's a pizza, I think. I'm not sure what that is.
No, it's an ice cream.
Oh, was it an ice cream?
Yeah, it's Maisie's ice cream.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was the ice cream.
They were both ice creams.
Okay. What's this, do you think?
That's you.
That's me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a lolly.
No.
That's me, that's an ice cream. Delish. There we are. We've got Sue here's drawn.
No, that was Darcy drew me.
Oh, Darcy drew you.
Yeah, and my cat.
And the cats. Well done, Darcy. Yeah. We've got there. Put it there. I haven't seen that one lately. Oh, and that's me.
Yeah.
With my cats on the t-shirt, you see. Oh yeah, there she is there, Darcy. There we are. Meow, meow. Brilliant.
And this is
Oh.
Grace. That's two-sided as well.
Yeah, this is Grace. This is really good. Look at that. It's a little cat. There. And we've got faces and hearts. It says double delish. Let's turn it over. Ooh, I've got the camera. Let's turn it over. It looks like, I'm going to keep it on this side actually now. Here we've got a rainbow. We've got rain coming down like hearts. Ooh, rain. I do like a bit of rain. And I think we've got a slide. That's good. Right, let's put that one there. Okay, so that's that. Ooh. Right, what else have we got? Ah, can you remember who printed these for us?
Michael and Michelle.
There we are. They printed these on the internet for us, guys. Aren't they brilliant? There's a crew of the cats, feeding the cats, and that's supposed to be me with the camera at Ella's Blind Cat Sanctuary.
From Sula.
And from Sula, she gave us this lovely 3D postcard. There we are. So that's the latest pictures.
Right, so this is
Good, aren't they? Brilliant. And these fridge magnets are really good. Sorry, what?
This is about halfway through now.
Right,
See
halfway,
that it's
yeah.
not so much liquid.
No, it's thickening up, isn't it?
It is.
It's been about 20 minutes simmering. You can see it's gone thick, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There we are. Actually, you can see the pasta is a little bit bigger. See that?
So another 5 minutes and this will be done.
It smells delish. It's still a little. Can I just interfere?
Of course you can.
See, you can see there's still quite a lot of liquid in there, isn't there? See, look, see, bubbling away. There. So, give it another 5 minutes just to really thicken up. Because, of course, you put this on the side of your plate with your meat and what have you. And you don't want it splodging all over the plate, do
No,
you?
like after 5 minutes, you have to leave it at least 10 minutes before you eat it.
Oh, you have to let it settle, and then it goes even thicker. I'll do that and show you.
Right, so I use tin tomatoes today, but if you've got fresh tomatoes, you can use them.
Ooh, even better.
Quite often we get big bags here in the supermarket, don't we, for €1?
Yeah, the slightly squodgy ones.
Which are good for this.
€1 a bag, and just chop them up.
Yeah, I mean you can take the skins off, but they don't bother us, so we just leave them on.
Yeah, just leave them on, don't worry about it. So there we are, it's finished. Now we've turned the gas off, haven't we, completely? Yeah. How long's it been in the pan?
25 minutes since we started cooking the onions.
Right, so 25 minutes, say 20 minutes once you put the stock in.
Yeah.
So, and you can see now it's really thick. Right, so now we'll just let it stand for about 10 minutes and it'll really thicken up.
Well, minimum of 10 minutes. Ours is going to be longer because I'm just going to start cooking the meat.
That's right, so we start cooking the meat and anything you want with it. Okay guys, and just let it stand there. Smells delish. Now guys, this has been standing for 10 minutes. See how thick it is now? You can try a bit. Okay, put it in the bowl. See, thickened up. Oh, sorry. Right, so let's try a bit. Oh,
here comes the chicha puff.
Oh. Wow, that is triple delish. Are we going to do another cooking video? What do you fancy?
Next time I'm going to do my halloumi bread.
Oh, halloumi bread, another triple delish Cypriot dish. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if there's somewhere you'd like me to go, put it in the comments below.